Alright, next. So, tell us, where are you from?
Originally from Wellesley, Massachusetts.
Uh-huh.
And now living in Boston, right next to Fenway Park.
Yeah, so Red Sox City?
Oh yeah, huge Red Sox fan.
How are you enjoying that?
I love it. I mean, this season's great. Last season was atrocious. The worst season ever, probably.
What do you hate most about it?
That was the season I actually interned for Channel 5, and I got to go to the games, interview players during the worst season. Got to interview Bobby Valentine.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't even make any sense when he talks. He talks about sandwiches and how he created the rap. He really thinks he created the rap. It's ridiculous.
What would you say the Red Sox? Who's your favorite player?
All time, Pedro Martinez.
Pedro Martinez?
Just because of his skills and his attitude.
Yeah? What about his attitude?
He would just go out there and just have fun.
Yeah?
And just watch him strike out 10 guys a game. It was great.
That was good. And so, being in Boston with the Red Sox town, like you said, what do you like doing for fun? Like, what do you like about the Boston atmosphere?
Boston atmosphere, like the area I live in is next to BU, Northeastern. I mean, I live right next to a movie theater, so I walk right down in my pajamas. My whole family were movie buff. We love movies. During the Oscars, we all get lobsters and just watch the Oscars, and we just make a ballot and put some money down. Because my brother, he wants to be a director. My family loves weird, scary movies, and like it's really freaky.
And what do you want to be?
What do I want to be? I want to host a really weird, quirky sports show someday.
Yeah. Any of a particular sport or just in general?
Just in general. Baseball, basketball, football, really any sport. I want it to be like the best day sports show mixed with a man show.
Okay, sounds good. And how did you come to this affinity with baseball? Like, where did it come from?
It came from my babysitter, Phyllis. She was about 300 pounds, all right here. Her legs were so skinny. She'd walk through the door and say, "Hello!" She'd come in. She's just so welcoming. And we would just sit down. Her son was a Red Sox beat writer. And we would watch every Red Sox game. We would announce it together. Her voice like, "Oh my God, I'm a little Italian woman!" And we'd also watch figure skating. Michelle Kwan was her favorite figure skater. So those two, really weird.
Yeah?
Weird mix.
Do you still watch figure skating?
No, not at all. No, it was interesting though.
Yeah.
They are talented. It's incredible.
What was appealing to you about it?
Probably how gorgeous some of the women were.
How old were you then?
I was probably like 8, 7.
Okay. How about in your family? Any athletes?
My brother, this is weird, he was a track and field, but he did javelin. Okay. He broke the record at his high school. He was recruited to do javelin in college, but he ended up not doing it because he separated his shoulder. My dad was called the Gruff Grappler because he's a wrestler, and he went to state championship, and he got crushed in the state championship. Yeah. But Any
particular reason why you didn't latch onto wrestling?
I mean, I wrestled too. I wrestled 215, and I just didn't like it. It's a dirty sport. I mean, I like the mentality of what it brings. Brings a lot of work ethic, but it's really dirty. And one time, we by accident used the janitor's mop on the wrestling mat, and a lot of people got diseases, and I was just like, I am done. This is not worth it.
And to get back on the baseball, what's your most memorable Fenway trip?
Most memorable was the 2004 ALCS, Red Sox Yankees. David Ortiz, I went to both the games, both walk-offs. I cried during one of them. Yeah. It was huge. Everybody's going nuts, pouring beer around each other. I was probably, I don't know, how old was I? So 9 years ago. Okay. Let's see if I can do the math. Oh, Jesus, I was 12. No, 13. Woo! Close. All right, yeah. All right.
And was that the first time at a sports event like brought you tears?
Yeah. It was, yeah.
In hindsight, when you look back at it, how does that? Do you look at it as some this moment kind of crystallized my love for the game or anything like that?
I mean, if the Red Sox still didn't win it, I think I'd still love them, but it did change it for me. Yeah, I would say so. Yeah.
Yeah. In terms of why you came here to Syracuse, how do you expect Syracuse to help you kind of accomplish your goals?
Well, the reason wasn't for this. Both my uncles went here. I actually did not know that. My dad told me later. Not very close to them. But I think it's the #1 school. I'm going to learn a lot from these professors like Professor Nicholson. And feel like this is definitely going to prepare me for the real world. And it's going to be tough, but it's going to be worth it.
Okay, perfect then.